Hey y'all. So it is quite very possible that a BM and a BD could still be staying together. Some don't want to just because they're not together, just bounce out separate ways and have to divide seeing the kids. It's very possible. I've heard of other people trying to set up a situation like that for a while. They don't want to just go their separate ways, and then the kids like trying to figure out what happened, when they were so used to a certain setup. Now, I do feel like if either one starts to trying to date within that time, they're still like living in the same house, and they're in the same room with each other. Like they don't even have separate rooms or places that they're sleeping. They're still sleeping in the same bed. Um, they don't want to introduce who they're talking to their ex or whatever. Like both of you guys are kept secrets and all that. They're just moving funny. I think it's safe to say they're probably still linking back up, here and there. Okay. Because I feel like if y'all really over and you move on, there shouldn't be no reason why you can't introduce the new person to into the dynamic and be like, okay, this is my baby mama or this is my baby daddy or whatever. That's, to me, that doesn't even make sense. I know a lot of people be trying to do things like that. It's like they be trying to have another situation, but then they like keeping everything else secret. Like, what if we got serious? How you not able to introduce someone to like the mother or father of your kids or your kids at some point? Like, that's not that's not going nowhere when you do stuff like that. You couldn't possibly be going anywhere serious with anybody or talking about going somewhere serious at some point. If like your, past life or whatever, or, your kids, like you can't like introduce that to the new person. Yeah, I wouldn't trust that situation. Run. But it's very possible, both parties might be trying to just, make sure they move in a way to protect their kids. Um, because I know some people sit up there and they stop being with the BM or baby daddy and move to other states. I think that is really tough on a child to have to, because then you're not only like, when you stay in the same city or some cities over or something, you could literally like see the kids more like that. Like y'all could, alternate off, as opposed to when you done moved all out the way of your kid. When is your kid really seeing you? And then when they come, they're probably gonna stay months at a time or a month at a time. I ain't trying to be switching off like that. I wouldn't want to be trying to do that with no kid, especially no my young kid. Like that don't even make sense when that type of setup to me happens. I feel like that's really a lot, you know. Some people still try to, keep a normal type of setup for their kids as possible until they figure out how to move forward. But like I said, if at any time while they have that arrangement that one decides to date, and after a while of dating a certain person, especially if it's someone you continuously keep seeing, like it's literally someone you're getting like you're spending a lot of time with, and you can't introduce them to your baby daddy or baby mama, something is wrong. Okay, period. I don't want to hear none of that. Them excuses. It be about people be like, well, she crazy or she be like jealous or whatever. Does she know y'all not together?
What the heck?
Because she must not know. You must have ended the situation, not her. You didn't tell her. Because clearly it don't matter. When you start talking to somebody new, they should be able to know your life, like at some point. Like know who they talking to and you know what they're getting themselves into. That's just period. If not, you need to not even be talking to nobody. Because clearly, even though you're not with your BM or baby daddy no more, they still run the show. Clearly. Because it's like once you're not with them, kids are not together. Yeah, raise your kids. That has nothing to do with nothing else. So that means like whether she be having her ways or not, like you're trying to move on, you're moved on. That's just all it is. Like and vice versa. Like they shouldn't still be able to control your love life. Else that doesn't really scream like you guys are over with and that both parties know and they've agreed to that. Like I don't know, just